Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We're out here with Arwen again. She had just fainted in the mud. I didn't catch it on video, but it was pretty darn funny. And so now she's got stiff legs. Stiff legs happens with fainting goats. By the way, hi sweetie, you recovering? Why did she faint? There was a bird. Anyway, today I just wanted to start talking about some of the factors you should use when selecting your goats, in addition to things like breed. And when you get to the breeder, what should you be looking for? So the first thing I like to look at is the conformation of a goat. So conformation is simply the way your goat is put together. Okay, it's how well that goat adheres to the ideal goatness of your particular breed. Now, it is breed specific. That's really important to know. It is very specific to each individual breed. You need your feet trimmed, love. We'll have to do that. But it's really specific to each individual breed. Meat goats are different than dairy goats. And even the different types of dairy goats, they have a slightly different standard. So you really have to figure out what the ideal conformation is for your particular goat that you're going to get. So you got to check the breed. So for example, fainting goats should be stocky. She's pretty stocky. They should be wide for their height. So she is a fairly short goat. Okay, she's a fairly short goat, but she's relatively wide for her height. Okay, if you just look at her, she looks quite wide, and she's not super wide, but because she's short, she looks wide. Okay, so you want that in a fainting goat. You want kind of eyes that are kind of set high and prominent in their eye sockets, so their eyes are a little bit higher than some of the other breeds. Thank you, goats. Oh, good. There goes Dale. Oh, good. There goes Frick. And Frack's over here causing issues. Those are our three funniest ones. Also our white roosters over there. Anyway, so... Hi. Chicken parade. Anyway. So, she's not the perfect fainting goat. Okay, her legs are a little bit stumpy. They should be slightly longer. But we didn't get her for breeding or for show purposes. She was a rescue. So she's not perfect, but she's a decent example of a fainting goat. She's heavily muscular. You know, all those things fainting goats are supposed to have. Okay? She's, you know, she's decent. She's decent for a fainting goat. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to study your breed standards. Okay? The standards of excellence from whatever registry issues the registration papers for the goat you're buying. You want to take a look at those standards, make sure you understand them well, and maybe even get a little advice if you're not great at understanding those standards. Hi, guys. Answer Bonnie. So you definitely want to take a good look and make sure you understand those standards pretty well before you buy your goat. Okay? Good conformation is really important, even if you're not breeding or showing. You want to check things like their teeth, make sure their teeth meet standard, and etc., etc. Because a good foundation goat will be healthier and just a better example of the breed. Hi, baby. So you want that better example of the breed. You want as healthy a goat, as good a goat as you can afford. So it'll cost you a little more, but it's definitely worth it. Even if you're not breeding or showing, just, a goat that has some, healthiness to it. A healthy goat, one of the things you can look for, it's not a guarantee, but good conformation is definitely something that you can look for. They are healthier goats. They tend to be easier to handle because they're well bred. They produce better kids if you are interested in breeding, and obviously if you're showing, good conformation is an absolute must. So definitely I recommend good conformation. Okay, it's really important. And she's my baby. Okay, she's not as fluffy as she was last winter because we've had a warmer winter. We didn't have 3 weeks of -40. So she's still fluffy, but not like she was last year. Last year she was very fluffy. Yeah, scratch under the neck. So do look for a goat with good conformation because it does matter. Okay, even if you're not going to breed or show. Obviously, if you're breeding or showing, good conformation is an absolute must. But get something that is close to great conformation if you can. Unless you're rescuing, then, you might be taking in a goat that has health issues anyway, and you know that. But a goat with good conformation tends to be quite well bred, and the better bred your goat is, the easier your life is going to be with that goat. You're covered in hay, baby. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about conformation today. I am endeavoring to make really short videos, so that's all we're going to talk about today. Next week, we will talk about something else. I'm not sure whether I want to talk about health or horns. We'll figure it out then. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow.